Yes, I've been waiting a while for this one. Hello YouTubers, this is the noobifier. Hopefully, this will be the last video that you're going to see with the Kuwait noobifier logo at the start. I did this to be reminded of all the videos that were made here on deployment and I'm returning home, which is fantastic. I thank you for your support and understanding while I'm over here. Moving on. On Friday the 16th of July, there was an hour-long StarCitizen Live titled Mood Lighting with the devs Chris and Zach, who are from the lighting team. Neither of them like sandwiches. And ray tracing is part of the graphics team's domain, not the lighting artists, so we weren't able to get an answer about that. They said that their main task is to take assets and areas, then light them towards the intended results that the art director is looking to achieve. They also mentioned that lighting directly ties into FPS level design, as it can completely change the game area. Anyone who's played the Battlefield series will be acutely aware of how big these changes can be, as they often re-release day maps set in night later in DLC. I would also like to mention that StarCitizen has full day-night cycles baked into the planet tech, and they had previously worked to ensure that the outpost lighting is realistically represented throughout that cycle. They spoke about work being done on the interior of HABs, where the player could not only illuminate or deluminate, but could also choose to set the mood through the use of wall-mounted panels. They mentioned that what was being shown today wasn't a special test environment for the show, but it was actually what they were working on right now. Interior ship light sources are tied to a logic system for the emergency state, and they decided to use that toolset to alter interior lights for HABs. Currently, there are only two states being full and low power, but they indicated that changes could be made in the future. They took us through several locations, each having timing and sequence. The new BAB HAB is very quick and specific. The setup for Lorville activates over several seconds, with individual lights working one after the other, some flickering in keeping with the lower prestige of that area. When planning the light state, they mentioned that they will always consider what the scene lighting would look like cast against a player or NPC from your perspective. Jared liked the preview for the Area 18 lighting and insisted that the team create an alternate sexy time lighting. They demoed how important lighting is by showing us what the scene would look like fully illuminated with white light. The effect was horrible and really underscored the importance of the team's effort. Economy in the scene is considered as adding more and more light sources will always add more and more shadows that need to be calculated. They confirmed that the interior lights will also be tied to the day-night cycle, and there was a functionality baked in to really dial in custom lighting. This type of show where a developer working on something when we watch doesn't really translate very well to this format. That doesn't mean it wasn't interesting or entertaining. It was an hour where we could see behind the scenes, and if you really like to see every single aspect of development, I suggest that you watch the original. That's it. I'm going to run out the rest of the video with some shots from the finished product. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. See you back in Canada. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.